Morning. You hear the rain and the birds? Oh, it's really relaxing. The sound of the rain, and I had the brown noise playing really lightly in the background. Yeah, I slept with it like that. It was really nice. Just doing some stretches. Gonna make a black coffee. Listen to some news.
New here tonight, a man is recovering in the hospital after officials say he was stabbed during a wedding reception in Raymond. The government...
Well, first news story. A stabbing at a wedding. Good morning.
County
Nice.
Sheriff's Office responding to the venue at Kingsley Campground around 7 last night for a reported stabbing. Officials say 26-year-old Donald Halsink was stabbed in the chest. 26-year-old Andrew Manderson, who's on your screen there, was identified as the suspect and was taken into custody. He's charged with aggravated assault. Halsink was taken to a nearby hospital with serious injuries. Manderson being held without bail tonight at the Cumberland County Jail.
And we've been watching our state come back to life this spring. This is the time of year the Lilac Show shows their beautiful colors, and the McLaughlin Gardens in South Paris is a great place to view them. So we're going to take you there this morning to see some of those blooms, and we're hearing from Leslie Gunther to tell us more about what we can expect. So good morning, Leslie. We've been kind of learning throughout the morning. This is really a total sensory experience. I mean, you've got tea, you've got music, you get to see the lilacs. They smell great too, right?
Oh, absolutely. They smell great. You know, I'm a former camp counselor, and one of my favorite songs was I Want to Wake Up in the Morning Where the Purple Lilacs Grow. And I'm having that experience this morning of waking up in the morning here where the purple lilacs are growing. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. The lilacs are gorgeous, and the smells are really wonderful.
Is there anything that people might want to know about this year? Anything unique going on?
It blends in with the scenery.
Well, as we mentioned, we have our lilac tea tasting. We have our lilac care and garden tour. The music, you heard Kafari in the last set. He'll be playing all day, and his music is really special. It fits so perfectly here. The 88 donut truck has just arrived. We're really excited to take you over there in another little bit. We have a great plant sale. We still have a few plants left. We've been selling them very quickly. Our gift shop sales are going well, and people who have been visiting, we've had nearly 1,500 visitors so far, and everyone is left with a smile.
I see. So you're going to be trying to make me jealous with the food this morning. I see how it is, Leslie. But before we let you go, I just want to ask you, if people miss the Lilac Festival, you guys have blooms all summer season, right?
Oh, absolutely. This is just really the kickoff of the season. We're open Tuesdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. all throughout the summer season and into the fall. And there's always, always something to see here at the garden.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leslie. We really appreciate it, and we'll be checking back in soon.
Surveying US President Donald Trump says talks on a possible deal with Iran have been constructive, but warned his representatives not to rush final negotiations. American officials have suggested a deal with Iran is close. Trump says the US naval blockade of Iranian ports will remain in place until any agreement is formally signed. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio says that Washington will give diplomacy every opportunity before considering other options.
We have what I think is a pretty solid thing on the table in terms of their ability to open up the straits, get the straits open, enter into a very real, significant, time-limited negotiation on the nuclear matters, and hopefully we can pull it off. It has a lot of support in the Gulf. The president's not going to make a bad agreement. So let's see what happens. We're going to give diplomacy every chance to succeed before we explore the alternatives.
Well, the Iranian media say talks remain difficult, accusing the United States of obstructing parts of the proposed agreement. And that's after Trump insisted any future deal with Tehran would be tougher than the Obama-era nuclear agreement. Patty Culhane has more now from Washington, D.C.
He's basically saying any deal he makes is not going to be anything like what President Barack Obama made, but it's not clear exactly where the difference is going to be. He has often talked about how the U.S. gave pallets full of cash in plane loads to Iran, indicating it's U.S. taxpayer money. It wasn't. But we do believe that the Iranians are saying if they want to agree to anything, it's going to require unfreezing their assets overseas. So that's going to be a hard thing for the President Trump to sell it as a victory other than what Barack Obama got. Now, he has been pushing to get the enriched uranium out of Iran. That would be different than anything that was in the JCPOA, which Donald Trump ripped up in his first term. And they've also been pushing to extend the years that that program would face limitations. That said, the U.S. is going to likely have to give some concessions that the president doesn't want to Iran to get those straits reopened. And he is facing political pressure. How much so? Well, the Congress does have a way to stop this. It's called the War Powers Resolution. And Democrats have forced votes on this that would, in essence, tell the president the war in Iran ends now. Republicans have been able to kill every single attempt by Democrats to get that legislation passed. Just this past Thursday, there was supposed to be a vote, again pushed by Democrats. Republican leadership realized they didn't have the votes anymore to kill it, so instead, they killed the vote. There are also Republican senators who are starting to join Democrats when it comes to War Powers Resolution. So the president is under pressure from the economy, from polls, from politicians, from the American people to get this done. California.
Who can President Trump trust to get tough on illegal immigration? Not Bobby Charles. Charles ran a D.C. consulting firm that advised radical California Democrats while they were defending sanctuary cities that put criminal illegal aliens back on the street. Bobby Charles is liberal on illegal immigration. Garrett Mason is the America First conservative for governor. Mason will fight alongside President Trump to deport criminal illegal aliens. Garrett Mason is tough on illegal immigration.
20 years of bigotry and hate from Graham Plattner. He calls police officers all bastards, and Plattner insults black people, saying they don't tip. Read more at bigotedplattner.com. Find free results packets responsible for the content of this advertising.
California lawmakers and the governor are now appealing to the White House to make a disaster declaration. Authorities say they are making progress tonight and may be able to avoid a catastrophic disaster. There is desperation to find a solution to this crisis. The tank is located in a densely populated area just miles away from two Disney theme parks, Angel Stadium and Knott's Berry Farm. At least 50,000 people in Orange County have been forced to evacuate their homes and seek residence in temporary shelters. And the mayor is warning residents not to ignore those evacuation orders, calling this a very dangerous situation. ABC's Jacqueline Lee leads us off from the command center.
Tonight, progress in the desperate efforts to prevent an environmental disaster in Orange County, California. Crews able to get close enough to that unstable 7,000-gallon tank full of hazardous liquid, finding a potential crack, offering a glimmer of hope. Why would this be a good thing?
So the thing about the crack is what we're looking for. It's going to relieve pressure. We want the pressure relieved out of that tank.
He goes on to explain there could still be an explosion, just not a catastrophic one.
Alexa, volume 4.
A place with a past that is fully present today and all yours to explore. Plan your Scottish escape today at expedia.com/visit Scotland.
It's Friday, May 22nd. This $1.8 billion could be even more expensive than they thought. We start here. Republicans revolt over a fund that could pay January 6th defendants.
We heard there was yelling in the room, fighting in the room.
The acting attorney general went to Capitol Hill to calm down lawmakers. Well, it didn't work. Meanwhile, Democrats face criticism from their supporters.
I think it's a little late.
A year and a half after Election Day, they're finally publishing what they think went wrong. And imagine if your new best friend was recording everything in your house for the Chinese.
I don't want to scare anyone from human robot. Too late.
Security experts say these robots might not be so cute after all. From ABC News, this is Start Here. I'm Brad Milkey.
Alexa, volume 2. Someone's laughing because we were just talking, I know, about Lori Garland. Yeah, yesterday. She gets brought up, actually, quite a bit in some of the different classes here that we get with a lot of different investigators. Yeah, in 2017, shortly around the time we went to Canada. Yeah, there was a lot of crap going on here. We were already past a state of trauma, dead mothers, trying to get help for our children. When you look at what was going on around here and what the people were doing, ghost hunters, and you nasty fucking druggies around here that really need to pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. It's a friendly suggestion. There are other innocent citizens here who would appreciate you doing that as well, because you being here and also people not addressing the child fuckers is putting innocent citizens here in danger, because there are radicals from all over the world. If you haven't noticed, when they find out where this child and animal pornography is being made, I mean, when you see in the past, we've sent our own forces into other countries and torn through villages where they killed innocent people. And they felt justified because they were shown videos of child and animal abuse that was being done right here. And they were tricked. This has already been all figured out. People have already accepted it and moved on. Many people don't even know about it and don't care and don't seem to understand the associations and correlations to what the fuck we're talking about. So we'll keep speaking out until it gets through your thick fucking skulls. It's already known to many good people. We have some folks here in the city of Augusta, Maine with some really thick skulls, and we're speaking to them. When we say, you sick fucking motherfucking pieces of shit, we're talking to child fuckers and nasty fucking criminals around here that are putting a lot of people in danger. So I apologize if it offends you, but you should actually appreciate it. What if that were your kids? Would you want me to speak up for them or be put into submission like you pieces of shit? Fucking pussy ass pansy, nasty fucking people, man. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we were just talking about her yesterday. I remember before we went to Canada, she was right downstairs in the garage, and she was going off about China and people messing with her cable box, and yeah, it was really sad. It was really sad. Right, remember she said it was my parents? She thought it was my parents. I said, Lori, my parents still use flip phones. Think about it. You know? I was pointing upstairs to her. Yeah, you know, the sick fuck with my kids. Yeah, look at what's been going on. And then for some reason, a lot of people turn their heads to it because people think they're getting the Karen or the non-vaxxer or the bully cartel family, so they turn their heads to it thinking, oh, they're just being investigated. So yeah, that's how these punks get away with it, and that's how they've gotten away with it for years. That's why they have kids with retards from cartel families. Yeah, I'd wake the fuck up if I were you. How'd the towers get hit, Mr. Jones? What's your theory there, and why do you have those theories? You want to talk about that, or do you just want to run your fucking mouth and scare people with accounts and opinions from psychotic, drugged up people who think they saw a baby being cut up? That was easy. Right, so hopefully people are seeing through all the fucking noise and bullshit, and they understand we have children here that have already been fucked and tortured for years by these punks, while you motherfucking nasty cunts and pieces of shit around here, you racist motherfucking Hitlers. I really hope the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine do what they're supposed to do to help these kids for the sake of other innocent citizens here, because it's not looking good. Now, they got forces that are going to come tear through our villages just like we did theirs. Do you understand me? So I'd start fucking getting real and acknowledging the facts here and helping those fucking kids. We're already dead. We'll go down with the ship, no problem. No fucking skin off our back or teeth. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Yeah, to the rest of you people, anyone, yeah, speaking out and trying to actually do what's right, God bless you. You are blessed, my brothers and sisters. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Comfort and joy. Good tidings. Mwah.